There's a time for work, and there's a time.
Happy Friday! How are you? Yeah, that's my happy song. So today we're gonna do Flashback Friday, starting with that amazing song that is one of my happy songs. And I love the little that commercial was like my favorite. And yeah, there you go. I thought he was really good looking. Kind of reminded me also of the Monopoly guy. Anyways, so yeah, it's Friday and everything is gonna start opening this weekend. How exciting, right? Well, yes and no. I feel I'm really excited about it, but at the same time, I kind of, the weather. It's cold. It's kind of raining. I was watching the news last night, and I saw people in Pasadena actually having dinner while it was pouring, which is like cool. But at the same time, I think I'm gonna just take it step by step. Um, I still enjoy hanging out at home with my family for the moment, and I was gonna give you some ideas and tips on how to hang out with your family and actually make it a fun weekend. So, do you guys remember the games that were, as my kids call it, old school board games? We actually did that because there wasn't all of these interactive games like I believe back then it was like we're barely starting with was it with Nintendo and Atari and like all those type of things. So I liked them, but my brother was all about that, and he didn't let me play with his games. So I decided that I would, play board games with my family, and they thought it was cool. So one of my favorite ones was Operation. I don't know why. Now that I think about it, it's kind of creepy, right? I mean, it was. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. It was like this cartoon uh, patient, and it came with these little pliers that if you touched around the borders in order to like connect the little, I think they were like little bones or something. Um, no, they weren't real bones. They were like little tiny little plastic thingies. So you would basically with the little pliers, you'd have to put them back together in the operation room without touching the sides. Um, yeah, that was probably kind of creepy. But hey, if it inspired a lot of doctors to be doctors through operation, good for you. And then the other one that I used to like playing with my brother was Battleship. And I remember like you would do these with these little pegs, and then the thing would light up, and it was like so cool. Um, Up until I won, and my brother got annoyed because I kept winning, and then yeah, that game just went out the door. So then Monopoly took over. Do you guys remember Monopoly? I mean, it's still trending. I still play it with my kids. I think it's fun. It takes literally hours. You can, if you're into it, like it takes us 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, we're that competitive with Monopoly. And it's fun also because you get to teach, the value of money in my opinion to the kids because hey the more that you're understanding if you buy property so it's an investment. I think it's kind of educational too, like for me in my opinion, and it's not boring, it's actually fun. Unless you always lose, then that's not fun. And I'm really working on letting my kids win. Just, I don't want to do that. I want them to earn it. Do you remember our generation was all about earning? You want something, well then go earn it. And I feel that as now the leaders for the next generation, I feel like those are some traits that we probably should be reminding our kids about earning, because I feel like a lot of the times they take a lot of things for granted. I mean, they don't mean to because they're kids, but I feel that once I started applying the earning system in my household with my kids, okay, so they were 8. Parenting is different in every household. When we started, they were 8 years old. I think one of them was 7, and the other one was 8. But it really helped them understand the value of earning in the sense of, look, I'm going to make a little short chart, and then depending on how much you help out around the house, then if you want to do, when they were little, I didn't really do the money thing. Like, like when we grew up, like I remember you had to earn, certain things that you would do equivalent to, I don't know, 25 cents, 50 cents, a dollar, whatever, however the economy was. I mean, back then I remember we could get, gas for 50 cents. That's not happening now. So of course my kids want more money. But anyways, it's the mindset of them, understanding, like, look, it's okay to want these things, but it's also okay to earn them, and it's also okay to, start thinking about the future, and and baby steps. So that's another one of my tips, as far as things that have worked for me with the kids. And believe it or not, I think it also applies to math, because I know right now during quarantine, it's been really challenging with all the Zoom online school and all that stuff. And a lot of the things, a lot of the studies have shown that a lot of the materials that the kids, it's almost going to be a year now, that the kids are, coming across for lessons that they didn't get in actual school time, last year. So these are, they entered into a new grade, and these are new challenges. So I feel that if you apply money to math, it's worked for us. They have a little bit more interest in understanding, how to make it fun for them. So money, math, you become good at it, then you're understanding more the value of it, and the value of investing as well. And let's see, what else is there. There's so many other games too. Oh, you know which one? I started playing with them. It was catchphrase. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool, because so you divide, I don't know, it's cool to me, but sometimes my friends and family don't like it, because you pick teams, so you want to get the ones that are kind of like more on it. I'm sorry, but it is a game, and I'm very competitive, and I like to win. I'm working on it. So with catchphrase, it's kind of cool, because like I said, you split them up into teams, and then it's fun. And if you win, then you know who to choose next time for your team. So yeah, that's catchphrase. You don't actually say the word. So basically you get a phrase, and it's a catchphrase, and you have to describe it, but you can't give away. Obviously, you can't give away the word or a word similar to it. So you have to describe it in order for your teammates to understand what the catchphrase is. So yeah, it's fun. It's been fun as far as that one. Oh my gosh, Dance Off. Have you guys tried it? It's so fun. So it's interactive. I started playing it with my daughter, and it also turned into like a workout, because you're actually burning calories while you're dancing. Our first night that we were playing with it, we ended up dancing for 2.5 hours, and trust me, I was obviously sore, because it gives you, I'm moving my hands like this, because so basically what it is that the camera picks up your moves, your dance moves, and you get a little map of the moves that you're supposed to be doing with the songs that are trending now, which is really cool, because it's something fun that you get to do with your kids or your friends or your roommates, and that time just passes by without you even knowing, because it's so much fun. So between your dance offs, between Monopoly, between all these games that are trending now, because I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to make them cool. You could definitely enjoy your weekend inside, in case you're not ready to go out there and start dining out and start going out to public places. So there you go. That is my weekend edition, my Flashback Friday. You get to know a little bit about my fun things growing up and how I'm trying to apply it now with my kids. And I am so happy that you guys are tuning in. If this was a segment that you thought it was informative, or you thought it was cool, or just if you just appreciate my thoughts, then please give me 2 thumbs up, or 1, or just please like it. And if you don't, it's okay, no hard feelings, but just pretend you like it. Or I don't know, that's what my kids tell me all the time. Can you pretend to like it? So anyways, thank you so much for following me. I am looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday. And between now and then, I'm going to continue continue to let you in to a little bit of my reality life until we get back to the norm. And who knows? I mean, if there's anything that you guys want to learn about, you guys want to ask, and if I don't know, I will ask the experts, but I will definitely try and keep it up with you guys as far as getting to know me a little bit better. So thank you so much for joining me on my Friday edition of Flashback Friday, and I'll see you guys on Monday.